I'm Steve Murphy. This is my wife, Kristen. We've been married for almost 14 years.
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
No, what am I doing?
How long have we been married?
17 years?
No, how long have we been
Let's try that again. Rhiannon's 14, so we can't be 14.
Nope.
It's 17. All right. I'm Steve Murphy. This is my wife, Kristen. We've been married for almost 17 years. We've got 6 kids, both biological and adopted, and 2 in foster care.
Rhiannon is the loyal caregiver.
Talon is thoughtful and weird.
He describes himself as weird.
Nixon, he's imaginative and heartfelt. Corbin is a servant and loving. And then Rylan.
She is sassy and outgoing and will change the world.
Dayton is a ball of energy.
But he has the sweetest heart. So baby girl, she is the silliest, biggest personality and the littlest package you've ever seen.
And then the baby guy we just met.
He's just a baby.
He sleeps.
He's real sweet.
We'll call him
and he's
Sleepy.
So cute.
So this last one's been the hardest for me as far as stretching me beyond what I feel is the limits of our family. And one of her friends sent her this song and she forwarded it on to me. And it's talking about how God, I can be safe here in your arms. I can be safe here in your comfort. But that's not what you called me to do. That's not what you called me to be. You called me to go beyond that. You called me to higher places. You called me to be greater than that.
We didn't have much time to decide yes or no. And so I felt like God was calling me to say yes. He was sitting here going, I'm not at peace with this, and God hasn't told me anything. So I'm texting all my friends, just pray for clarity. We don't know what to do. And that's when a friend had texted with that song.
It's definitely something that's stretching my faith. So
yeah, it was actually our oldest son was one of the ones that kind of confirmed in prayer that we were supposed to take the newest baby. He had come to me and he'd said, Mom, during Easter, he had like this visual image of something, and he's like, I feel like God's telling me that they're going to be together either way, that siblings are going to be together. I would say that I have learned that all the times that I feel like I could never do this, common misconception in the Bible is that God will never give me more than I can handle. And that is just not true. He will give us more than we can handle, and it's what we do when we can't handle it anymore and turning to Him. And there have been so many times where either we were just overwhelmed because 8 kids, 7 kids, however many we had at the time, just giving it to Him. God, I can't take anymore. What do I do? Or if it's we just sent home a baby that we've had for 9 months and you're broken, He is there. And so knowing to always go back to that and go to prayer and always in worship, whether it's joyful or it's sorrow, but going to Him and worshiping because He gave us that time.
When people ask, how do you guys do foster care? We could never do what you guys do. How can you open up your heart and allow yourself to hurt like that? And it was actually in the training that we had a lady there who was sharing her story and talking about how we're so concerned about our vulnerability in that moment. And really what we should be looking at is those kids and how vulnerable they are. And the hurt that they're feeling is so much more than what we're going to experience in that moment. And we're called to do that kind of thing. It's
not necessarily always the family that's taking them in. You can be providing meals for families. You can be at Orangewood or whatever orphanage, volunteering for birthday parties. There's other things to do. It's not just adopting or just fostering. Recently, South Hills has been amazing. We've had quite a few families step up. We had some friends that had come to him. We didn't even have to ask, which is amazing. They came to him and said, you guys don't get to go on dates, do you? Like, no, we have 7 kids. We don't do dates. And so they had offered to watch all the kids. And so the wife texted me today, hey, we're still babysitters. I said, I have another baby. And she's like, oh, it's fine. we'll take him. So they've just loved on our kids so well that we've definitely seen quite a bit of support in that way. If it's been put on your heart, just jump in. It's never going to be the right time. It's never going to feel like it's going to be easy enough. It never works out on paper. So if you felt called to this, it's time.